Hey guys, it's Grandpa here. Today I'm going to be doing a review of some Japanese products you'll find in a Japanese convenience store. Let's say you fly into Osaka, you don't have a razor or whatever. This will be some of the stuff you can actually shave with over there. You're going to find in most department stores. They're on the cheap end, inexpensive I should say. First one is this one here. This is the feather blade. This is the same company that makes the feather razor blades, and also the ASD2, the high end. This is about like 10 bucks, 15 bucks. Alright, and we're going to be shaving with this one. And then we're also going to be using Gatsby shaving gel. You can tell this is a famous company in Japan. This gel is a clear gel, so you're not going to be able to see it too much. It's got the instructions on the back if you read Japanese, but what it basically says is to put about a spoonful in your hand and then wet your face, rub it around here. And when you shave, rinse off your blade a lot more than regular shaving cream. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm going to go ahead and try it. Give it a shave, see what it looks like. It also comes with this. Also will come with a pack of feather razors in the bottom there. We'll be using a feather razor in it. Let's hope I don't kill myself, because I usually use a lot of pre-shave, and I usually use a very mild razor. I've never used this one before. I'm just hoping it's good. We'll see how it goes, okay? Give me a second to open this thing up. How are you guys doing today anyway? For me, I did some FaceTime with my granddaughter. She's about 3, and she really that's a hoot to talk to. She comes in there and she's like, Grandpa D, did you know that Grandma Nami is Mama's mama? I'm like, really? Yes, that's Mama's mama. I'm like, okay, that's my wife, Grandma Nami. Then she's like, I've got new shoes. I'm going to show you some new shoes. So she's taking the cell phone, and as she's walking around on this to her room, she's just kind of like talking to herself. She does stuff like look over the corner. Why is that over there? I have to put that away. I'll put it away later. Why are my pants on the floor? My pants should be folded. I'll do that later. And then get into her room and she's like, Grandpa D, what was I here for? And I'm like, your shoes? Oh, I have new shoes. Did you know Grandma Nami's mama is my mama's mama? Oh yeah, you know your mama's dad? She's like, oh my God, you are Mama's dad? And that's like a revelation. And then she's like, what was I here for? The shoes. Oh, new shoes. And she goes running around scrummaging, and she only shows me the very silver shoe, just like I would be showing this part. And that's like, do you like them? I'm like, oh, that's a very nice sole of your shoe. And she's like, oh, let's see what Mama's doing. She's walking around. Did you know Logan is my brother? I'm like, oh, is that your brother? Yeah. He's not my sister. He's my brother. And she's just chatting away, and then she stops again and looks over. Why is that there? I need to put that away later. And she's just walking around. Says a hoot. Anything that pops in her head, she just talks. Anyway, I've got this out of the pack here, and I'm going to pull it out here. As you can see, the feather blades it comes with. I've got one out from my other pack. So we're going to use a feather blade in it. Wish me luck. And you're going to have to put up with me bragging about my grandkids. So I'm very proud of them and the like. So, but it's a butterfly opening. The handle is a black plastic. The safety guard here is also plastic. It feels very light. It seems to be fairly well made for a plastic piece. It's the lightest razor I've ever, it's the lightest razor I've ever really used. I mean, it's really light. So we'll see how it turns out. Let me put a razor in, and we'll get that gel out here. The gel is supposed to name the shaving gel. Its name to fame is supposed to be clear, and it's supposed to tighten your skin and make your hair stand up more, so it's easier to shave. I don't know. We'll see. If I can't shave very well with it, we'll move on to some other type of cream or whatever. But I've never used it before here. It seems to be, it's not loose or anything, and it seems like quite a bit of blade on there. Okay, we'll see how it comes out. Alright. So, supposed to put about a spoonful of this in your palm. Put about a spoonful. See it? It's nice blue. It smells kind of like, you know, in a hospital, the antiseptic medical cream that they rub on you when you do ultrasounds and the like. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Alright, so we'll put this on, see what it's like. It's got a menthol smell in it a little bit, but it's, yeah, I can't even see where this is at. You can see I trimmed my goatee a little bit. My wife didn't like the side pieces here, so I trimmed them off the other day. Yeah, it definitely can smell it. I'm going to put my hands off real quick. So they say you're supposed to actually rinse out your blade a lot more often, so we'll do that as well. Kind of weird that I'm not making soap or anything. That's a minus, but if you're in a really rush, this might be a good stuff. I've only got about a day and a half of stubble. I didn't want to try this out with a big beard or anything like that because I would be a little different. Okay, first thing with so little stubble, hard for me to tell when I'm shaving it. I can feel it talking to me. It is cutting. It is a weird feel. It's not like a dry shave or anything like that, but it's not like a normal soap shave either. It's, I don't know, it doesn't hurt or anything. Feels okay, but it's also definitely not as fun as when you're using like a shaving cream and stuff, and I can't see where I'm at, and I'm afraid I'm gonna shave over bare skin. I want to put some more in my neck though. Yeah, it's the menthol smell. It's getting to me in my eyes already. I'm not getting any nicks or anything. That's a good thing. And I put a little bit more around my neck. My neck's my most difficult part. Feels like a normal shave after one pass. Not that bad. And you can see I go through a lot of it with a safety eraser. Smells really smooth, but it is a weird feel. I'm not sure if I like it or not. But it may be only they don't have a lot of shaving creams in Japan, to be honest. At least I've never found any. I have my wife looking for more stuff. She's a proud Japanese woman who always wants me to review Japanese products because she thinks, well, Japan made is really good. And if you ever bring up like in the 70s that it wasn't very good, you could start World War III with her. But that's good. I'm glad she's really proud, you know. And actually a lot of the products are really good. I'm getting a little bit of razor burn up here and here. Partly because I can't really, except with feel, I can't tell where the cream's at. Okay. If you're just going out to work or whatever for one day, this will make you pass. You get a 5 o'clock shower and you can survive with one pass. And I wouldn't use more than one pass with this cream. I am going to try something though. Let's try actually seeing if we can make a soap out of it. Like we're going to take this and use a brush and kind of mix it up a little bit. I'm kind of curious to see if it would be a little bit more bubbly or if it might be a little bit better. Or worse, who knows. Good experiment. It does look like it foams up a little bit. Here's an old granite here. It's not really making too much of a foam. I just wanted to see if it might be a little bit easier to apply. I don't see it. And I cut myself a couple more times. I might, second pass will be it for this one. I don't want to rub up my face too much. But as I said, it's okay if you're going to just go over to work or whatever. But I wouldn't use this for a regular safety razor shave. And actually mixing it with a brush makes it a lot more smoother. Getting a lot better feedback too. Hear that? Yeah. These are little weepers. And again, you have to realize too, I have some of the most sensitive skin in the world. It's on par with my granddaughter's butt. Yeah, it's actually mixing up with a brush makes it a little bit more smoother shave. Yeah, I got the weepers in here, so this will be the last pass. I'm not gonna. And that's okay if you only do 2 passes once in a while. I like it a little bit more smoother, but actually after 2, it's a really nice thing. I've got a couple of mysterious. Okay. But it doesn't really feel like a bad pass or anything. I've definitely had worse shaves where it ate at my throat a lot more than this one is. And this is only a $10 to $15 razor. So I'm a little bit like impressed that it's doing so well. Not too bad. And it's hard to tell where you got the cream at, where you don't. You have to kind of touch it and move it around a bit. Definitely using a brush to stir it up a little bit makes it a lot more smoother. And it might be better to like use a pre-shave underneath it if you've got really sensitive skin, because that'll make it even a little bit more a smoother shave. Alright, I think that'll be about it for now. Next part, let's test it with the old aluminum block and see how bad it is. I don't think it's too bad actually, it doesn't feel that bad. Let me see, on the cheek, no burn on the cheek, a little bit over here, had a cut over there. And my throat, got some minor burns, but not so bad. Not the best shave in the world, but not the worst either. I mean, it'll get you by if you're in Japan and you're going to stay in a couple weeks, not a problem. But it wouldn't be like a luxury shave or anything, it's just one of those shave and go. And I think it's actually designed for cartilage razors anyway, but not too bad. And then I'm going to try the new balm here, this one here. Oh, I had to wipe my face off again. I didn't rinse it, did I? I was so worried about the lumbar, I forgot to rinse my face up a little bit. You see me? Alright. One thing though, it doesn't leave soap suds everywhere. Alright. Yeah, where did I put it? Here it is. So I'm going to use this one here. Try this one out for the first time for my aftershave balm. See what it looks like. But I have heard, from my wife at least, and her family, that aftershave lotions are very, very popular in Japan, and they have a number of them. They have only a few razors, like there's a Kai razor, a lot of straight razors out there. I'm not going to do a straight razor for a while. I'll try one of these days, but well, this smells very good. It smells kind of like a brute or something like that. Not a bad smell. I like it. I'll have to pass it by my wife, see what the actual person that matters who reviews it, you know. But not too bad. So anyway, again, we were using this one here. This is a feather blade. It's the one at a convenience store in Japan. And the clear Gatsby shaving gel. Okay, this one seems to shave pretty well. For a feather blade on a cheaper thing, it didn't cut me up that much at all. Using this gel, this clear gel, it's really hard to tell what you're shaving at if you only have like a day growth like I did. Maybe you have a beard, it might be better. But I didn't want to try a new gel like this and an expensive razor like this on my sensitive skin with a big beard. I'd end up with ingrown hairs and all that. But overall, it's not a bad one. Okay. Anyway, if you guys like this and want me to continue doing this thing, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what I could do better. I'm still working on like an intro for, Grandpa D and all that. I'm still learning how to use iMovie. So I'm just trying it out and play around. I also might do some reviews of some of my other pocket knives and stuff like that later on too. My wife might do some artwork. So check back and see what we have, okay? Thank you. Take care, alright? Bye.